Hi guys, Coach Kathy here. I had a request to show you some moves on a foam roller. If you don't already have one of these, or if you don't know about what these are, this is a foam roller, okay? And it comes in 3 different colors, white, blue, and black. White being the least amount of firmness, blue in between, and black being the most firm. And then Beachbody on my website has a shorter version of this with little nodules all across it, which is an even greater way to get into any kinks in your muscles. So I learned about this in my physical therapy for my knee surgery, and it's a fantastic tool, very effective for getting into any tight, sore muscles after injury or just after a tough workout. Maybe if you have a job where you sit a lot, like my husband, who has a huge territory where he has to drive a lot, so he sits in the car a lot, and he has some lower back issues. So this is another tool for him to help relieve any back pain that he has. My 82-year-old father is doing the Tai Chi Beachbody program, and it comes with the shorter blue foam roller. And he has done it every morning. Had trouble doing it in the beginning, but it's really helped with his arthritis, and most importantly for him, it's limbered him up to improve his golf game. So it has lots of uses. It's a great tool. There's real no science to it. It's just something to relieve your muscles. Now, it can be a little bit painful in the beginning. Once you get a little bit more of a hang of it and get used to breaking up the tension, then you'll look forward to it. But I will say in the beginning, it's a little tough to bear through. So I suggest doing it while you're watching TV, while your mind is focused on something else, so that you don't focus on the little bit of pain that you may feel when you're getting the kinks out of your muscles. So for me, my tense areas tend to be in my hip, all the way down my IT band, which connects to my knee. So when doing things like Insanity, Asylum, Turbo Fire, a lot of jumping when I'm running on a regular basis, this area really tenses up. On most people, it tenses up, okay? So, and we always are sore, tight in our hamstrings. So this is an area that can really cause me a lot of pain and even keep me up at night if I don't relieve that tension. So basically what you do is put the foam roller down, and so for me, I'm going to focus on this IT band. So I put that area onto the foam roller. My other leg, knee is bent, my foot is pressed firmly into the floor. It's planted in the floor, and I am supporting myself on that planted foot, as well as one arm and maybe at some point 2 arms, okay? The object is to get to the point where you can put the majority of your weight into that foam roller, so that really the amount of weight on your hands and on that planted foot is very little, because you're really putting all of your weight into the foam roller to relieve the tension. Now in the beginning, that's going to be tough, because if you do have any tense areas or soreness, it's going to hurt, okay? So, just try to balance that weight, and as you relieve some tension, try to put more of the weight into the part of the body that's attached to the foam roller, okay? So I'm going to basically roll up and down on the foam roller, okay? And in the beginning, I'm putting a lot of weight on my hands and that planted foot. But as I start loosening up, I'm gonna take a lot of the weight, and you will kind of tumble a little bit the first couple times. I'm going to take a lot of the weight out of those hands, out of that planted foot, and really sink into that foam roller, okay? I'm going to start breathing hard because it's kind of a workout, and in order to relieve the tension on the parts that it really hurts, you really want to exhale and then inhale on the release. Exhale Inhale on the release. Don't hold your breath because you need that oxygen to get into those muscles to relieve the tension, okay? So if I want to focus more on my knee area, I just move the foam roller, and again, I'm putting the majority of the weight in the beginning on my hands and that planted foot, but as it loosens up, I'm going to take the weight off and sink into that knee. Okay, another area again on your back, your hamstring. Another area we're all very tight in is our calves. This you can actually put with both legs at one time and just go back. Oh my gosh, that feels so good. And just kind of move your legs around as you're doing it. Okay, and then say you have some lower back issues like my husband, that sciatica area, your lower back where it goes into your glutes. So again, sink into that as you loosen up and just kind of roll back and forth and just kind of shift your weight around. You'll get the hang of it as you go. It can be a little bit painful in the beginning. I will tell you that this thing can be your enemy, but can also be your friend. You can get even up into your mid-back and up into your shoulders. Okay, so it's a great tool for relieving tension. I'm telling you, if you did this for 10 minutes every day for 1 week, you would feel a significant difference in your soreness and tense muscles. And if you have sore knees, which I am very well aware of, this is a great tool, because most of the time when we're sore in our knees, we also get very tight in our quads and our hamstrings. So see, I can even turn over and put my quads on there and roll up and down on my quads, okay? Because those are also very common muscles to get tight, especially when you have sore knees, because we tend to compensate other areas of our body start getting a little bit more tight because we're trying to get away from the pain from whatever our injured area is, okay? So it's a great tool, and I can't tell you enough, I can't express to you enough how much of a great addition this is to your overall well-being for your body. Okay, so if you have any questions, just don't hesitate to reach out to me. Again, it is available on my website if you're interested. Also available at Sports Authority and Target, depending on the type of thickness or length that you want. And just keep push and play, guys. Okay, you're doing great. Happy health.